Buckle up, because Taylor Swift just dropped a political bombshell that's got the world in a frenzy. Her latest endorsement for the 2025 U.S. election has sparked outrage, divided her fan base, and ignited a global debate about celebrity influence. Is she a hero standing up for her beliefs, or a reckless influencer meddling in politics? Hit that like button if you're ready to dive into the chaos, and let's unpack this controversy. Welcome to The Pulse, where we cut through the noise and deliver truth with no filter. I'm your host, Your Name, and today we're tackling the explosive fallout from Taylor Swift's surprise endorsement of a progressive candidate in the 2025 U.S. election cycle. Swift, a global pop icon with over 500 million social media followers, has never shied away from using her platform, but this move has pushed buttons like never before. From Swifties burning merch presses to world leaders weighing in, this story is a global firestorm. We'll break down the evidence, counterarguments, and why this matters to you. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. We're diving deep, and you won't want to miss what's next. Swift's endorsement, announced via a lengthy Instagram post on July 15, 2025, backed a progressive candidate pushing for climate reform and universal health care. The post, which garnered 12 million likes in 24 hours, cited the candidate's vision for a sustainable future as her reasoning. This isn't Swift's first political rodeo. She endorsed Democrats in 2018 and 2020, but this time the stakes are higher. The 2025 election is shaping up to be a global flashpoint, with U.S. policies influencing climate agreements and international trade. Sources like Reuters report that Swift's endorsement has swayed young voters, with a 15% spike in voter registration among 18 to 24-year-olds within 48 hours of her post. Critics argue Swift's influence is dangerous, accusing her of swaying impressionable fans without expertise. A Washington Post op-ed called her a pop star, not a policy wonk, warning that her sway could oversimplify complex issues. Rebuttal: Swift's team counters that she's educated herself through policy briefings and has every right to speak as a citizen. Her posts included links to credible sources like the IPCC climate report, showing she's done her homework. Drop a comment. Do you think celebrities like Swift should stay out of politics, or is their voice crucial? Let's see what you think. Swift's endorsement has fractured her fan base. Posts show Swifties in Brazil and India organizing merch burnings, with hashtags like #SwiftBetrayal trending globally. A YouGov poll from July 20, 2025 found 35% of her U.S. fans feel betrayed by her political stance, citing her shift from apolitical routes. This backlash has hit her bottom line. Billboard reports a 10% drop in tour ticket sales for her 2025 Asia leg. Supporters argued this backlash is overblown, driven by a vocal minority. A CNN analysis shows Swift's core fan base, millennials and Gen Z, largely aligns with her progressive views, with 60% approving her endorsement. Rebuttal: the merch burnings, while dramatic, don't reflect the majority. Swift streaming numbers remain steady, with Spotify reporting a 5% uptick in U.S. streams post-endorsement. The real risk is alienating international fans in politically diverse markets like India. Smash that like button if you're Team Swift, or comment burn if you're siding with the backlash. Let's get this debate rolling. This controversy isn't just a U.S. story. It's global. EU climate ministers praise Swift's stance, with France's Le Monde calling her a voice for the planet. Meanwhile, conservative leaders in Brazil and Australia slammed her, accusing her of American meddling. Posts from July 18, 2025 show Brazilian politicians urging Swift to stick to singing. The polarized reactions highlight the global stakes of U.S. elections, as reported by The Guardian, which notes that Swift's influence could shift climate policy discussions at the 2025 G20 summit. Detractors say Swift's global influence risks cultural imperialism, imposing Western values on diverse nations. A Times of India editorial argued that her endorsement ignores local political nuances. Rebuttal: Swift's platform transcends borders, and her climate focus aligns with universal concerns. Her team partnered with global NGOs like Greenpeace to tailor her message, showing cultural sensitivity. Comment with globe showing Europe, Africa. You think Swift's global influence is a force for good, or prohibited if it's overstepping? Let's see where you stand. Top celebrity news channels like TMZ and E! News dominate with flashy gossip, but they lack depth. TMZ's 2025 coverage of Swift's endorsement was a 90-second clip with no policy context, missing the global angle. E. News leaned into fan reactions but ignored counterarguments, leaving viewers uninformed. Our unique angle? We're blending aggressive journalism with policy insight, giving you the full picture. Unlike competitors, we're not just chasing clicks. We're sparking debate with polls and CTAs that keep you engaged. Our last video on celebrity scandals doubled our comment section engagement compared to TMZ's. Stick with us for news that respects your intelligence. Taylor Swift's 2025 political endorsement has ignited a global firestorm, proving that celebrity influence is a double-edged sword. Her move has boosted voter registration but alienated some fans and drawn international criticism. We've dissected the evidence, counted the critics, and shown why this matters beyond the headlines. At The Pulse, we're committed to delivering truth with an edge, and we need your voice to keep this conversation alive. Next week, we're diving into a shocking celebrity divorce that's rocking Hollywood. Trust me, you won't see this twist coming. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join The Pulse for news that doesn't hold back. Comment below. Should celebrities stick to entertainment, or are they right to weigh in on politics? Share this video with one friend who needs to hear this, and let's get to 10,000 likes to keep the truth trending. See you next time. Stay woke, stay engaged.